Hello. Let me see. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm going to look like until I get here, and I'm not really sure I like that. I don't feel like I'm not really sure I'm dressed. Somebody's going, oh my goodness. Mm. I'm trying to find something. I'm sorry. I have all these things going on. I need to have an assistant. Something? I'm wondering whether or not I come up. I'm on my iPad. I was wondering whether or not this video would come up. I can't see it on my iPad anyway. And, well, that's tough. It's just going to have to be that way. I haven't tried that before tonight, so I'm not going to do that again. So anyway, tonight we are discussing what the special thing we are going to address or heal is powerlessness. Okay, so that will come later. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a little, that's distracting to me, a little meditation. And then we're going to do, after that meditation, we're going to do a release of all your mental and emotional issues. And then we do the powerlessness, and then we do us. Um, okay, so that's the protocol. That's the way it's going to go. So I'm even thinking about doing this because if I don't do it every day, I forget how, honestly. That's my short-term memory. So anyway, I almost am tempted to do this every morning just to keep in practice. And so I get it down better. I'll get it down better if I do it more often than just twice a week. Twice a week isn't enough for me. So the reason, or the major reason, if you don't have any issue, or at least you don't think you have any kind of physical issue to come and have healed, especially the ones that I specify, um, is is to get your mental and emotional issues taken care of, because we get new ones every day. That's all I can tell you. I went to pet a cat the other day, and it scratched me, and boy, it hurt, and it started my day off wrong. My goodness. Um, what's that? That started this off wrong. Something come right to get me in the eye, and so, and then it kind of ruins your whole day. And if you let things build up, it sort of becomes a problem. Then you start having what I call emotional issues that we have to take care of. So if you stay ahead of it, you come like every time I do one of these, we'll at least take care of your mental and emotional issues. And if you want to stay, fine. But what I want you to do, if you will, please, is make comments, ask me questions, make requests. That's what this is supposed to be all about. That's why it's called personalized Reiki. Um, because this is for you, not for me. And it would be nice if people say, "Oh, I have a headache. Clear my headache." That's all you have to do. Or cure me. I don't cure things, by the way. I'm so into it, is what I really am. And but that's all I am. I don't do the healing. The universe does the healing. So, okay, the other thing I want you to be sure to know before we go any further is you need to get into a spiritual space, which is all you have to do is put your hand on your heart. Everything from here up is spiritual. Everything from there down is animal. And so I want you to go, because we live in the animal world. That's where we get all these emotional sicknesses, is in the animal world, because it's a rough place to live. So you go up to the spiritual, you put your hand on your heart when you ask for things, and when you're in it, and that's where it's given from. It's from the spiritual, and it is also, that's where you give thanks. So be sure to get in that spiritual place, and this is when you ask for what you want. You always ask for what you want. It just is one of those things. Okay, I'm reading something. So I have a lot to learn, let's face it. So anyway, I want you to do that, and we're going to start right now. I'm going to do the close your eyes. It's a good idea to close your eyes. I'm going to do the little meditation that will sort of relax you, okay? I'm going to give you a minute to get yourself comfortable. Oh, goodness, I forget you can see me. Okay, I want you to relax your feet. I want you to feel them and relax the weight of them. Breathe. Feel your calves. We're going right up your leg to your thighs. Your whole leg is getting heavy. Relax into this. Feel your buttocks, the weight on the chair, of the bed, couch, the floor, your back, your whole back is heavy. Breathe. Shoulders, your arms, and your head. Now, I'm going to lift up from your crown all of the mental and emotional issues. I'm going to mention a few, and you might have some that I don't even mention, so just make that intention yourself, ask that for that request yourself. Okay, this is the negative emotions, like fear, anger, depression, helplessness, feeling less than, discord, hate, limitations, loneliness, anxiety, worry, stress, and hopelessness. Now we're going to replace all of that with positive emotions. And I'm putting them right down in your crown. Courage, yeah, Jackie doesn't see it. You know what I didn't do? Here I am doing this and I didn't share it. Okay, post to Facebook. Yeah, I got to do that. Thanks, Jackie. I'm glad you wrote that and I'm glad I heard it. You know something? I'm going to start all over again. How do you like that? Because I know I've forgotten to share it to Facebook, and you wrote to me, and thank you, Jackie. I hope other people haven't given up. So I did the meditation, and I really don't think we have to really do that over again. I think that we can really start with I'm doing the mental and emotional, and I've lifted out all the negative mental and emotional issues, like fear and anxiety and hopelessness and feeling less than, depression, all of that stuff I lifted up and lifted out. And now I'm putting in now I'm putting in the positive emotions. That's where I am. Ooh. Yeah. Um, so I did that. I'm trying to think where I'm going to next because that kind of throws me off because I was really not okay. I'm replacing all of that with courage and fear, joy, fun, laughter, power, abundance, harmony, clarity, love, possibilities and knowledge, friendships, wisdom, confidence, and trust. Gee, somebody write something. Oh, I'm going to write something. I'm writing some. Somebody's got to write something in there. Okay, all right. So the next thing we're doing, the subject is, my goodness, I think it's, you know what? I don't remember. I think it's powerlessness. To tell you the truth, this is awful. It's just thrown me right off. Yeah, feeling powerless. I've got this stuff someplace. Okay, so what I'm going to do in order to work on the powerlessness is I'm going to put your whole body in my hand. They say that if you do this enough, if you do this enough, you get so you do it right. Like I say, I think I'll do it more often so I won't forget to do things. So I'm going to put your whole body in my hand, and I'm going to. This will take care of the whole thing of your mental and emotional issues. So this is for the powerlessness. I'm going to put my hand, your whole body in my hand, and that is going to address the powerlessness. And I'm we're asking for help from the angels and the archangels and spirit guides in the universe. You ask, hand on your heart. Yeah. Okay. Time is up. Now, I have to get that out of the way. Um, so somebody is saying, Nikki, hi, Nikki. All right, thank you. And Jenna R. Oh, message retracted. That's interesting. At least I can see the messages as they come up. I love it. Hey, if you have a request, be sure to ask for it. Or if you have a question, just get brave. The whole thing is, the whole purpose is to work on your, this is called the personalized Reiki, and that is, we want to get personal and talk to each other. And you guys have the nerve to ask me questions. If I have the nerve to get on here and make a fool of myself, you can have the nerve to ask me a question. Okay, so here we go. What we have to do, the next thing we do is we're doing the healing on us. Okay, you, I'm doing you. So this is, okay, it says, I would like relief from, oh, TMJ, see, that's exactly what I want, all right? Uh, I'll hit that when I'm doing the body, okay? All right, so this is what I'm doing. You need to get in that space where one, when we're doing distance Reiki, we're one. There's no distance between us. We're all one person. And that's the way it goes. When I get down to here, I'm going to do that for your Team J, okay? Okay, I'm starting up here, and I'm going to go down the body, and you won't be able to see me when I go down. So if you close your eyes, you'll be able to visualize it. But even after I'm below the heart, you're not going to be able to see anything. But I'll tell you where I am. If you close your eyes, you'll know where I am. So I'm starting at the top, at the crown. I'm going down from the crown, down to the top of your forehead. If you have a headache, if you have any kind of issues, that's where you have your. And by the way, this balances the chakras while we are at it. Okay? Might have a headache, migraine headaches, anything. I'm going down to the eyes. Blindness. I have a friend that's blind. I always send to her. Poor eyesight. I have macular degeneration. There's all kind of eye diseases. I'm working on the eyes, going down to the nose, the mouth, the chin. Now we're going for the TMJ. I'm putting my hands right around your jaw and your cheeks. Distance Reiki doesn't take very long. It's amazing. I can throw it off like that, people across the world. Right across your cheeks. I know my daughter had that. Okay, now we're going to the throat. Be sure to ask for healing. Down to the thymus. Some people let out a gasp when I hit there. Down to the heart. It covers your lungs, a lot of places. Now we're getting down where there's a lot of organs. Down above your navel, your solar plexus. Now we're going down below the navel to the sacral. Now we're going down to the root. Connects us to the earth. Hit all of the chakras or energy centers. If you have any that you need to have, opened, that opened them. Now I'm going to the thighs. I have both hands on my thighs, on your thighs and my thighs. Okay. Now to the knees. Down to your calves. I never can think of what they're called. Now, I'm not gonna bend over to hit my ankles. I'm going to imagine it like I'm going to imagine the rest of what's going on. Okay, now I'm going to go down to your ankles. To heels, the heels of your feet. The bottom of your feet. And your toes. See, I've got my hands just like that. They're underneath your feet. Now I'm going to go up the back of you. That was the front of you. Now I have my hands on your hips. My right hand is on your right hip. My left hand is on your left hip. Now I'm taking my hands over to the center of your back, and my thumbs are on your spine. And my palms are out on your back, and I'm going up gradually. I'm now at the small of your back. I'm imagining this, okay? Going up slowly, gradually, up your back. I'm sweeping over under your shoulder blades, up to your shoulders, over to your rotator cuffs, down, your arms, to your elbows, down to your wrists, the palm of your hand, and your fingers. Now I'm going up, back up to your neck. Got my hands on the bottom of your neck, and I'm going up gradually until I get to the center of your head, and I'm taking my hands over onto your ears. If you have any ear problems, that includes tinnitus, earaches, deafness, some kind of deficit or whatever. Hey, my friend, I got a tinnitus, and her audiologist didn't believe it, so believe it if you have tinnitus. And come back. I do this every time. I do the whole body. And I'm at the top and I'm finished. What we have to do now is give thanks to our higher power, our God, or the universe, and then we have to let go and let God. I don't make promises because everybody's different. I'm not going to promise that anything's going to be healed or feel better, but it very possibly can. It does an awful lot of people. But the reason I can't promise it is because some people have an awful lot of mental and emotional issues, and it's very difficult to get through them. And other people just aren't open to it. And some people don't believe it. But I have seen people be healed and didn't believe it, so that doesn't necessarily stop it. When I say healed, people will come wherever I am. I might be sitting in somebody's house, and they'll come, and I'll say they have their leg is hurting them, the knee. And I say, give me a knee, I'll fix it. I just say that. I'm sort of messing around with them, and they do, and the heel, and the knee is all better. And then they're not even believers, but they become believers. Nikki, I know that's you. So thank you for asking. So is there anything else I need to tell you to make sure that you know it before? Okay, I'm going to be doing Monday and Thursday nights, but I just might be doing it in the morning. Guess what? You people that know me, text me on Facebook, and if you have any time, there you are, Nikki. You're welcome. Thank you so much. I hope it helps. You might like a certain time, text me and tell me what it is. I probably will be 10 o'clock. There'll be people at work, but at the same time, there will be some people that aren't at work, and it can always be watched later. But I like to keep in practice. If I do it more often, I won't forget to share this to Facebook. How do you like that one? I forgot I was on. Some people forget they're on. I've seen that on some of these videos. Some people forget that they're supposed to be on at a certain time. I didn't do that, but I did forget to share it to Facebook. But I think you got it anyway. I did the whole body. You got that. That's the important thing. Now, let me see if there's anything else I want to make sure that you know. Now, I don't think you need to know anything else. And it's almost 25 minutes. That's plenty of time. Thanks for coming. I'll get this yet. And